Hey guys, Fury Gamer here with another gameplay of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and I'm gonna tell you guys a story about a real life event that happened at school. For the sake of the video and security reasons, I may just use the teacher's name and replace it with Mr. Bob, and the student's name and replace that with John. So, Mr. Bob was a new teacher at our school, and John was a kid that nobody got along with. Keep that in mind. And so Mr. Bob one day was teaching class, and John kept repeatedly calling him names, teasing him, disrupting the class, and it aggravated Mr. Bob. And Mr. Bob got really mad, and he ran him up, told the dean, called the principal, got him suspended for a couple of days out of his class, and called his mother, had a meeting with his mother. Like, all the consequences you guys thought of happened. So let's continue. And that didn't really teach John. Like, John didn't get his lesson and it didn't go through his mind, so he kept bothering him, and finally Mr. Bob couldn't take it, and he got like really aggravated, and he just smacked John like 4 times, and he like dragged John to the main office, just like to drop him off there and like go to his car, go home. So as he tried to do that, he dragged him. The fucked up part was he was kicking him too. Like, Mr. Bob was dragging him on the floor and just kicking him repeatedly. And John got up and he tried to fight. He was trying to act like a man, but nobody really cared for him. And he tried to fight like with his bloody face. Like, it was funny but messed up the same way, because he tried to fight and he was like wiggling and stuff. And Mr. Bob was a really old teacher, and you have to understand that. I guess you could say they were even. So Mr. Bob was like in his late 50s and early 60s, somewhere there. I don't know the exact age, but he was around that the age group. And so they tried to fight, and some kids interfered. They tried to stop the fight, and then like a couple kids called the cops, and the cops came to the school. And then finally the principal heard about it, got up to 5th floor as fast as he could, and he like stopped. He stopped, like he grabbed both of them. He said, "You guys can't do this as a school. It's not a fighting. You guys are making the school reputation a bad place and not a school-friendly area." So he got them there and gave him to the cops. They arrested Mr. Bob, and they examined him and asked him questions back in their agency. And what I'm about to say, you guys won't believe this, but Mr. Bob came to work the following day. As crazy as it sounds, it is true. Yes, he came to school the following day, while John got suspended for 2 weeks. And thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.